Hey guys, how are you all doing? It's Cam back at you again. Today I'm bringing you a request. One of my subscribers on one of my recent videos commented basically requesting I'd like to see a lesson on moving on from noodling around in the pentatonic positions a la Jimmy Page / Angus Young to flying around the fretboard in a Randy Rhoads Van Halen style. I guess it's working on 3 notes per string exercises a la Paul Gilbert's vids. That's part of it, but don't get too trapped in that area just yet. You also go on to say, maybe just show us how you progressed and which were the key songs, exercises that really open things up to you. Cheers. So, great question. One of the things for me was that basically I learned, of course, a lot of licks, because there's no harm in getting a ton of chops under your fingers. Like, how do you think I learned ideas like in the style of Steve Vai, for example? But one of the things that I learned to do was basically mix and match different musical influences together, which brings me on to something. Last night I made a playlist on my YouTube channel. Basically just go into my playlists and look for inspiring vids. The picture you should see is just basically a picture of Hans Zimmer in a nice jacket. You can't miss it. It's got about 40 or 50 vids in it, full of vids that have really inspired me, and basically it's the kind of videos I watch where I take inspiration from. And I hope you enjoy it. There are some really off-the-wall ones in there, including guys, literally there's a really cool guy I know called Charlie Hicks, who's a slide player. I know who's in there. He's really, really cool. Definitely check him out, really inspiring on a musical front. There's a Johnny Depp video in there. There's Satchel, Steve Vai, Gus G. A bass player I know called Xander Zon is also in there. They're all really, really cool and really musically inspiring vids. So run over there and check them out. Okay, so you wanted to learn some key little exercises and concepts. Well, one thing I can talk about before I begin is one shape that really opened things up for me, and I think I discovered it. I don't think I learnt it from anybody, and someone's obviously invented it before, but I don't think I've seen anyone use it precisely. And it's this scale. Really, truly foolproof scale, and I assume it's a major scale. Yeah, it is, it's a major scale, that's G major, so basically take this shape, dead easy, and also it's a one for helping you stretch out as well. So 3 5 7, 3 5 7, 4 5 7, 4 5 7, 3 5 7, and 3 5 7 again. Back through the scale. So basically that scale has got a shit ton of room to mess around in. So let's break that apart. So I said I learnt from concepts, okay? Not necessarily specific licks, but the way people approach the guitar and threw different ideas in there. So take Steve Vai. Right, I'm going to throw in Steve Vai, maybe a bit Andy James, maybe some Van Halen, basically into this concept, okay, using this scale. And instead of, in fact, yeah, let's keep it roughly where it is. So, take this again. Obviously you've got... So, let's think about how we can move that around. So, and also get as much as we can out of it. There we go, I broke out of it there. So basically what I did is I took the notes that were already in there and just applied it to one string, basically. And basically G major sounds like E minor, so you can then break into an E minor pentatonic scale and then use that as a springboard to some other things. So let's take this idea. basically, it's about dipping in and out of the pentatonic scale, which is basically how I've learned to evolve my playing, and that can be done by slides, other nifty little ideas like overtones, for example. Another cool thing is, of course, applying 3-note per string exercises. So let's take not 3-note per string exercises, but octave ideas. This is a cool thing I learned from Robert Baker. This really opened things up for me. Pardon me. And that idea basically showed me that you can play any lick you want, in any key, anywhere. I don't know why, it just worked for me. So that's one idea of looking at it, because obviously Steve Vai as well. I know I learned that idea from Robert Baker, but it's a cool little idea I can lock into maybe my Steve Vai playing concept of sliding around and using different octave shapes. So you can take maybe that kind of idea, you know. Odd note in there for flavour. Don't know what that was. So that's my idea. Before I waffle on, basically take concepts together, mix them up, and have a load of fun, and use that scale. Also, it can be moved around anywhere, so take, I don't know, E major or C sharp minor or whatever. B minor. That's not B minor. Hang on. That's A, that's A. So I have all that good fun and trickery. A great place for me to break into all of these ideas and concepts without really having to worry about time is tune into one of my live streams. I'm starting to live stream on Instagram now, and they're proving actually pretty popular and pretty productive. So head over to my Instagram, which is GuitarManCam, and I hope you find a live stream productive. I do one once a week, and I'm probably going to end up announcing my first big one, if I can, in the next week or so, so as many people can tune in as physically possible. And it seems to be proving pretty good, pretty popular. So yeah, please like and subscribe. Have fun. See you later.